Hey fam, I'm Suge,
I'm O.
and we are
Going back to Africa. Well, we finally made it. We're here.
Yep, and on our previous videos, we told you about the passports, your visas, and your yellow fever shots that you would need. We're going to go over just a little more of the stuff that we needed before going. But before we go over that, we just wanted to say,
Yeah, we'd like to thank everybody for your prayers, well wishes, and all that. We really appreciate it.
we really do.
Yeah, we really thankful everyone.
Thank you so much. So, again, we had a good trip. We had a safe trip. We started out in Houston. We left from Houston. When we arrived at the airport, we had to check in. They immediately check your COVID test. So that's the first thing they do. And just to back up, when you get ready to depart, you have to have a COVID test before you leave the U.S. And then you have to have a COVID test when you get to Ghana.
But you also, it's got to be within a 72-hour period of you departing, whatever you departing, it's got to be 72 hours.
True. So once we arrived at the airport, they did check that test. And then they also make sure, like, your airlines will make sure, like, if it's another document that they need in Ghana or something, or wherever you're going. Amsterdam was our first stop. So they made sure we had a health form filled out for Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll make sure that, you must wear your mask at all times, and they're going to check your baggage in.
Then we proceeded, just to chill for a moment. And we got boarded, and arrived in our first stop was Amsterdam, and it was nice. It was real nice. I would have took some footage, but wasn't too much allowed to take cameras and taking footage and stuff. But it was nice, new experience. I had never been there, but it was good. And when we got to Amsterdam, they had us to go to a certain designated area, yeah. And they check your COVID test, your temperature, then you can proceed on to your gate, and wait for boarding, you know what I'm saying. And what else? Then we just ate, got something to eat.
We had like about an 8-hour layover, right? So we had quite a while that we had to wait.
Yeah. Caught me some sleep.
Yeah. But by the time we got ready to board, this plane was packed, extremely packed.
Man, when I say packed, I mean packed. And us people know something about the Soul Plane Act. You dig? It was on like that there.
It really was. And that was pretty much boarding and everything. They're very strict on the COVID, so you have to have everything. Once you arrive in Ghana, they will defumigate the plane before you even get off the plane. So the stewardesses went through the plane while we were on the plane and actually defumigated the whole plane while we were there.
Right.
Once you get off, it's another process going through before you get into Ghana, which is good, but it's definitely a process. When you arrive in Accra, what's the first thing? You have to...
Well, when we first got, we got off. Then you go through a process, what it was, 30 people at a time.
Yeah.
They was taking us in groups of 30 to the procedure of...
The first was the health forms. We had to have the health forms that Ghana required. So we had a health form in Amsterdam, and then we had to do a health form in Ghana. So that was the first thing they asked. Then they told you had to pay for this next COVID test, because these COVID tests are at your expense.
Yeah.
So we had to go and pay for the next COVID test. You then proceed to another area and you take the COVID test, which is pretty easy, pretty simple. Well, mine, they just kind of barely pricked the swab in, but Oak said they went pretty far.
Hit me kind of deep. And then as I was proceeding to go down the escalator, down went Frazier. I dropped my luggage and stuff. But it was cool.
It was
cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
After you come from there, you proceed to another area and you wait for your results.
Yeah, about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's only about 15, 20 minutes. Once you get those results, they'll give you a little piece of paper that says clear. Now, all these papers that they give you, you must hang on to. They don't tell you that, but they'll ask for something at the end that they made you think you didn't need in the beginning. So
you know,
hang
like
on to your paperwork.
going to back in the state, like going to the DMV.
Yeah.
That
They
one
give
little
you a
piece of
number.
paper you ain't got, that's the paper you're going to need when it's time to check out. And that's what happened.
Then once you are cleared from the COVID test, they will let you go to immigration, and that's where you show them your yellow fever, your visa, and all that. And then, and only then, once you've cleared that, then they will allow you into the Ghana airport, the Accra
Get your
airport.
bags.
Get your bags and all that.
Then you proceed on out. It's a smooth process, you know. Don't get caught up with the hype. You know, they got their stuff real organized.
Yeah, it's
you know what
very
I'm saying? So you get your bags, you proceed on out. Got plenty of people that's gonna help you, taxis, Ubers, you know, different situations. And we proceeded on to our hotel, but we got in kind of late.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know, we were just trying to catch a shower, something to eat.
Just chilling for the last few days.
Yeah.
So fam, we're gonna have a lot of footage, a lot of video for you because we're gonna be here a little while. So just hang in there with us. Like, subscribe, and share. And we're going to try to come to you with some good things. We have something planned for this afternoon. Hopefully it'll come through and we can bring you something kind of special on that. But until then, we will be seeing you real soon.
So, like, subscribe, and share. We definitely need it, you know.
Thanks for your love and your time.
Oh, before we go, we got the Virgo babies.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start off with, who was first?
D.
Lil D. Happy birthday, D. Then we got Yanni.
Happy birthday, Yanni.
Then we got
Tiffany.
Juicy.
Happy birthday,
Juicy.
And then there's Tiffany.
Last but not least, little Pookie. Happy birthday, Pookie.
We love you guys. Take care, fam. We love you so much.
Peace.
Bye.
We out. The quest has finally begun. So we finna put our nose to the grindstone, do what we do to survive. But while we doing that, I need you to like, subscribe, and share. Please share. We need that.